Hi, I'm Phil, M0AYB, and this video is about my experience with my Yaesu FT-991A. An excellent rig, except when I came to turn it on one day, I found quite a few of the buttons were frozen. I contacted Yaesu in the UK, who said, try checking the ribbon cable connectors, see if they're seated properly, and see if that fixes it. So this is the story of that adventure. Okay, here's an illustration of the original problem. Turn the radio on. That's okay. Tuning is okay. That button works. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one does. Over here, more of the same. The fast is locked at fast. Lock still works. Clarifier works. This one doesn't. You get the idea. Half the buttons aren't working, and therefore it's not possible to do a full reset with these fast and lock buttons not playing the game. So time to take some action. Opening up the radio is described in a YouTube video by Mike M0MSN under the subject of Mars mod. So I followed some of that in here, but if you want to see it in slightly more detail, have a look at Mike's video. Start by removing the bottom of the case, by removing the numerous small screws and putting them safely to one side. The underside of the radio is revealed. Next, remove the top of the case as shown here. I've highlighted 2 of the 4 tabs that are used to hold the front control panel on. I'll come back to that later. Here's a close-up view of one of the 4 tabs that hold the front control panel onto the main radio body. They all need lifting gently like this so the panel can be pulled away from the body. The 2 parts of the radio are now separate, but this black earth wire prevents the front panel from being moved around freely. Therefore it needs to be temporarily disconnected by removing the small screw shown here. This makes it easier to get access to the 2 white ribbon cables that we need to be looking at. For the small cable, all I did was push it firmly so that it was seated properly into its connectors, and I put a bit more attention into sorting out the large cable. The cable is held into its connector using black plastic clips. These need to be pulled a small distance upwards to free the cable. Once free, the cable can be reclamped securely by pushing down on the black plastic clips. The radio can now be reassembled, starting with the short earth connection between the control panel and the main body of the radio. Here's the radio after reassembly. We'll just turn it on. So far so good. Try a few buttons. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. You get the idea. I've tried them all, and we've recovered the radio. So I hope if you have similar dead button problems with your 991A, this video might help you sort things out. 73s.